Buenas and Hafa. The committee is back from recess, and we're on to the last item of the agenda, which is to hear testimony on the executive reappointment of Candy C. Okuhama to serve as a member of the Alcoholic Beverage and Control Board for a term of 2 years from the date of confirmation. Just a quick overview, the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board consists of 5 members, according to the law, who are appointed by the governor with the advice and consent of the Guam legislature. The board has the power to license the importation, manufacture, sale of alcoholic beverages, and the ability to suspend, revoke, and reinstate such licenses. Every member of the ABC board and every compliance inspector has a power to enforce the laws on alcoholic beverages. Additionally, the board has a power to promulgate rules and regulations that are consistent with 11 GCA Chapter 3. So at this time, the committee has received written testimony from members in the community, all in support of the nomination of Candy Okuhama. We received testimony from Sophia Chu, Christine Belletto, Conchita Bathan, Michelle Kichicho, Stacy Alarmo. So thank you, Candy, for agreeing to be at a later time. And so you're here to receive testimony, and so apparently you're here to provide your testimony, and I'd like to recognize you at this point. So thank you. So yeah, please proceed with your testimony.
Okay, thank you. Hafa, Honorable Senator Sabina Perez, congratulations again on your re-election. I'm writing to express my sincere interest in being reappointed to the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board of Directors. Serving on the ABC board since my initial appointment in March 2017, it has been an incredibly rewarding experience. I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue contributing to our community in this capacity. Throughout my tenure on the board, I have gained a deep understanding of ABC policies and procedures, allowing me to make informed, balanced decisions that reflect best practices. I'm committed to upholding the standards of fairness, transparency, and integrity that this position requires. I believe these values are essential for effective regulations and maintaining public trust in the responsible management of alcohol-related businesses in our community. Looking ahead, I'm eager to continue supporting the board's mission to ensure the safe and regulated operation of the alcohol industry. I'm confident that my experience, along with my dedication to serving the people of Guam, uniquely qualify me for reappointed to the board. Thank you for your time and consideration. I respectfully request your favorable support for my reappointment, and I look forward to the opportunity to continue serving in this role. Thank you.
So it's Masi, Candy, for your agreeing to accept this nomination and considering that you're the longest serving member on the board. We appreciate that, because this board is one of the most active boards, and it's very critical to our business community that the board is there to ensure licenses are reviewed and processed properly. So how has your attendance been in this term?
Actually, my attendance, I have to be honest, since 2017 leading up to today, my attendance has been great. I would say I have perfect attendance, and I believe when I committed to this role, no matter whether I'm traveling or not, I have made a commitment to serve our board. Just at the last board meeting, I stayed up till 1 a.m. just so I can dial in while I was traveling, and because if I didn't, then we wouldn't have a quorum. But so the commitment is definitely there.
Yeah, that's important. You know, we know that a lot of boards in our government have run the risk of not having quorum and not being able to function. And so some of these, especially like the ABC board, can be considered has oversight. And are there, this is an opportunity to, maybe make a statement to the public to see if there's anybody interested in serving. What do you think what can you say to the public regarding this board and, you know, why it's so critical to the community.
Well, this board is very critical because, first of all, you need a strong commitment, and this commitment requires you to we only meet once a month on the third Wednesday, but it is important because if we're not available, then the applicants who have submitted their application would have to roll over to the next meeting, which will interrupt with whether your new business or existing business, and that could be very detrimental in cost, because if new business can't open, it would definitely delay the prosperity of this business. So it's really important, and we are looking for new members. So if there's anyone out there that can commit to our, well, I think the ABC board the office can probably share more about the responsibility and the duties of becoming an ABC board member.
Okay, thank you. The other thing is we passed a bill which became law, which is the instructional license bill, which allows, it's a hybrid bill, hybrid licensing for alcohol sales or tasting at off-sale premises. And have you implemented this bill at this time?
We did. So we did approve recently provisions which they just opened today, and it basically allows wine shops and wine boutiques to offer wine tasting before a customer can buy the wine. And provision is so far the first application that has been granted, and we welcome more.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And so has there been any issues with that as implementation of that?
No.
Or questions?
No. In fact, they did have a soft opening yesterday, and I noticed that they definitely were abiding by the regulation and the law that was enforced.
Okay. Great. And were there any issues that have come before the board that maybe need some sort of legislative fix at this time?
I do have some statistics in front of me. At this time, I don't think we have anything that requires the oh wait, I'm so sorry. There was one similar on the instructional wine tasting. I believe there are some businesses that would like to include other alcoholic beverages.
Okay, yeah, I know it's beer and wine at this point.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so that's something that maybe we can address
That's
at some
consider,
point.
yes.
Okay. As a board member, what do you feel is your biggest contribution, and what do you see as opportunities for change other than what you've mentioned?
I think, for example, the exemption law for Donkey and also for Happy Mart, I thought that was a good public law because it allowed because the law was set decades ago, and now with new businesses that want to contribute to our economy, it was good to open up for them to invest more money. In this case, both Donkey and Happy Mart was able to invest more than $5 million, employ 150 employees, and prioritizing local forces. So I thought that was a good change for ABC to expand the exemption.
Okay. All right. I don't, oh, sorry, conflict of interest. Do you have any conflict of interest?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And then I am the longest serving board member, so far there's no conflict.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your service. I don't have any further questions.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate your continued acceptance of this nomination. And we look forward to a speedy confirmation, so in the upcoming session.
Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome, and thank you too.
Thank you.
So being that there are no further testimonies or comments on the nomination of Candy C. Okuhama to serve as a member of the Alcoholic Control Board, this nomination has been duly heard. The committee will continue to receive written testimony until November 15th, 4 p.m. Please address all testimony to Senator Sabina Flores Perez, Chairperson of the Committee on Environment, Revenue and Taxation, Labor, Procurement, Statistics, Research, and Planning, which can be dropped off at the mailboxes here at the Guam Congress Building or emailed to office@senatorperez.org. The committee will now adjourn. The time is now 4:12 p.m. So do as Masi and have a great weekend.